Glad you can all be here this morning. And I hope you're ready to get moving into your daily 5 on this Friday. And so we're gonna start with your choice for 1 minute. And then we're gonna go into 10 single arm swings on your right, followed by 10 single arm swings on your left. And that'll be followed by 5 single arm deadlifts on each side. And so for your swings, you're gonna have that weight in one hand. So pick something nice and light. Make sure you're getting that dip and then standing up fast in order to generate momentum and swing that weight out in front of you. Keeping your arms straight and standing tall at the top. After you've done 10, we'll go ahead and switch arms. Little dip, standing up tall, using your legs and all your power to swing that weight out in front, keeping your arm nice and straight for 10 reps per side. And then you're going to keep that dumbbell in one hand, and we're going to do 5 deadlifts, keeping your weight under your hips, bowing forward, hips back, chest up, back flat. We'll do 5 deadlifts, and then we'll switch to the other side to do another 5. And so you'll do 1 minute of your choice, and then the last 4 minutes of your daily 5 will be an AMRAP. And so you'll just do as many rounds as you can of 10 swings on your right, 10 swings on your left, and then 5 deadlifts per side. And that'll be our daily 5 for today. Okay, we'll start in 10 seconds. And go. You have 1 minute of your choice to get us started for today. Way to be here, getting your movement done. Feels so good to get your movement in first thing in the morning. You got 30 more seconds for your choice. All right, 10 more seconds. And then we're gonna go straight into that single arm swing. In 3, 2, 1. And so we'll do 10 reps, single arm swing, soft bend in your knees, and then swinging it back, standing up straight. You should almost be in like a plank when you're standing. Nice tight midline, belly button to spine. You're not leaning back, you're just standing up tall. And then switch to 10 on the other side. Again, this should almost feel weightless at the top because you're standing up fast with your hips. You're really generating momentum through your legs. You could almost let go for a little bit at the top. And then once you've done 10 per side, we're going to do 5 deadlifts per side. Nice flat back. You don't want to be leaning toward the weight. You want to use your core to stay nice and stable and balanced. For 5 reps. And then we'll do 5 on the other side. Shoulder blades down and back. Nice flat back. It's okay if they're not getting all the way to the ground. And then after you've done 5 per side, we'll go back to our swings. So it's another 10 swings per side. And you'll just keep cruising for about 2.5 more minutes. And there's 2 more minutes for your AMRAP, for your daily 5. So just keep Nice work. Yeah, you're doing great. Getting those swings and those deadlifts, warming up that posterior chain. Thirty more seconds. All right. 3, 2, 1, and we'll rest. Take a little breather, grab a sip of water. Make sure you're shaking it out, staying loose as you need. And next we're gonna go into some like 1 minute stations. You'll have a movement and you're gonna work on it for 1 minute and just get as many reps as you can. And then we'll rotate to the next movement and we'll do that for 3 sets. And so there's 3 movements for 3 sets, 1 minute each, it'll be 9 minutes. There's actually no additional rest between rounds or between minutes. So you can just kind of pace yourself and get rest as you go, working at like a moderate pace. So you're not really sprinting because we don't really get your rest, but you're just working when you can and taking short breaks as needed. And your movements, first one's going to be a dumbbell sumo deadlift. And so, you know, when we're doing our standard deadlifts, like in our warm up, our Romanian deadlifts or those, our feet stand or our hips, but for that sumo deadlift, you take a really wide stance. You can put your toes out a little bit, soft bend in your knees, and then you'll have those dumbbells between your legs. Again, shoulder blades down and back flat, hips high, butt back, and bow forward. So everything else stays the same. It's just your stance that's a little different. And so you're keeping your chest up as you bow forward, nice flat back. And you're just going to be doing reps for 1 minute. So you can definitely do them nice and slow and steady, no hurry at all. Bowing forward with your back as much as you can, and then finishing with a little bend in your knees, softly bending your knees the whole time, never trying to lock them out, but staying nice and flat with your back and having most of the movement come by bowing forward at your hips. Hips stay high as your chest bows forward. For your sumo deadlifts, and again, you'll do those for 1 minute. Okay, next is going to be tuck ups, which are different than tuck jumps, which we'll be doing later. And so your tuck ups, if you lie on the ground, and you're going to just start flat, and then you're going to tuck your knees up to your chest and then back down. And so you just do these little tucks, tucking tight, laying back. And you'll do as many of those as you can for 1 minute. Okay, and then the next minute is a wall sit, which is why I kind of cleared some space here. If you don't have a wall, I'll show you some other options. But if you do have a wall, you're going to put your back up flat against the wall, and then you're going to walk your feet out just like the distance you would be in like a step, like one of your steps, like one stride of yours away from the wall. You'll walk your feet out, and then you're going to go ahead and just slide your butt down, keeping your low back in contact with the ground. And you're going to try to get your butt all the way down here so that it's nice and flat, 90-degree angle at your knees. If you can't quite get there and hold, it's okay to be a little bit higher. Just get to somewhere that you can hold. And we'll just stay here for 1 minute. And if holding for 1 minute is really, really hard, instead you could do slides. And so you could just keep your back on the wall, and you can just slowly lower yourself down as low as you can get, and then slowly push yourself back up, and then very slowly lower yourself back down. Maybe hold for like 1 at the bottom, and then come back up if you want. And so again, if holding is too hard, you can just kind of slowly move up and down the wall. And if you don't have a wall, you can just do a air squat hold. And so keeping your knees out, chest up, just try to sit down in the bottom of your squat and hang out down here. And don't try to just relax and bottom out. Try to keep tension, keep your core tight, keep your chest up, and hold here for as much of that minute as you can. And then same thing, you could also just modify with some slow squats. Squatting down getting as low as you can, maybe holding for 1 Mississippi, and then coming back up again, nice and slow. And so that'll give you some options for the wall sit minute. And again, just working and resting as you can through those minutes. because we're just going to keep going through 3 straight sets with no rest in between. 1 minute for your sumo deadlifts, 1 minute for your tuck ups, and 1 minute for your wall sit times 3. Okay. Starting with your sumo deadlifts. Okay, we'll start in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, sumo deadlifts to start. Nice work, everybody. You've got about 15 more seconds for your deadlifts. Looking great. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. We'll transition now to those tuck ups. You can do these seated, Dan, if you don't want to move to the floor. Oh, maybe you already know that. You can just kind of like rock back and then pull your knees up to your chest and just try to keep your butt on your seat. Yeah, nice. Perfect. Good job. So I know it can be hard moving from your box to the floor. And we have 30 more seconds for these. Still trying to brainstorm a wall sit for you, Dan. You might just have to do more of your dips or something else. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and now we'll be onto that wall sit minute. Nice. And again, just get to a spot where your knees are at about 90 degrees. They don't need to be any lower than that. So don't sit your butt below your knees. It'll be at your knee height or higher. And as you need breaks, that's totally fine. Or if you want to just kind of do some slides instead, if the holding gets too hard. Maybe you do wall sits on Wednesdays, but I don't see them very much. So I know they can be tough jumping right into 1 minute of wall sits without getting much practice. So definitely take some breaks if you need. We got 10 more seconds. Wow, you're doing great. 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna go right back into our deadlifts again. Sorry, there's no rest in between. So if you need a few seconds to kind of shake it out, that's fine. But then when you're ready, you can get going back into those sumo deadlifts. Thirty more seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and now we'll go into those tuck ups. Yeah, pulling those knees up to your chest. And if you're on the floor, you want to kind of just lay flat and then hug your knees. Lay flat, hug your knees. Yeah, really nice. And we've got about 30 more seconds for those. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and now we'll go to that wall sit or wall slide, whatever you like. Thirty more seconds. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to the deadlifts, and we'll do one last round of this part. Don't worry, we still have more to come in our workout, but just one more set of these deadlifts, tuck ups and wall sits. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back to our tuck ups. Pulling those knees up to your chest. Thirty more seconds. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, last minute in our wall sit. Or wall slides or whatever you got going this last minute of wall sits. Oh my gosh, remember on, oh, that was yesterday when we were holding hollow hold for a minute and a half. Oh my gosh, y'all are so strong. And we've got 30 more seconds for your wall sit. You're doing great. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, and we'll rest. Take a little breather, get your water, shake it out how you need. And for the next part of the workout today, we're gonna have a 2-minute set. And so you're gonna have 2 minutes to finish your list of stuff. And then the remaining time in those 2 minutes will be your rest. And we're gonna do it 5 times for 10 total minutes before we take a rest. And then we're gonna repeat and do it again But the movements will just change very slightly for the second time through. So again, you're gonna have 2 minutes to finish. Modify the reps as needed so that you can finish in each round, because you need rest in each round. Really want you to get at least 15 seconds to shake it out and take a nice deep breath before going into the next round. So if you don't finish on the first time through, treat that as practice and you can modify the reps if you need. But we're gonna start with tuck jumps. So these are different than your tuck ups, but they're similar in that the goal is to pull your knees to your chest. But this time you're gonna kind of jump and pull your knees to your chest at the same time. As you're doing so, think about your landing, because you want to catch yourself nice and athletic, nice and soft. You don't want to be slamming into the ground too hard. So jump, tuck your knees up to your chest and land softly. Kind of like that. And again, pulling your knees up just as high as you can, which might, you know, as you start to get tired, it might be like, yeah. But as long as you're landing soft and in control, that's great. And if jumping is just kind of like not really in your wheelhouse, you could go back to tuck ups if you want and just pull your knees up to your chest in a lying position. That'd be fine. You could also do like a step up. If you have a step, you could do a couple step ups onto a step. Or you could just do some air squats and just kind of take your knees to your chest with your feet on the ground. And so you'll do 10 of that. And then you'll go into 20 dumbbell hang power cleans. And so you can use 2 dumbbells or 1, it's up to you. But that dumbbell is gonna start at your hips and you're gonna clean it up to your chest. And we're gonna do 20 dumbbell hang power cleans. And so 20 of those, and again, if you got 2 dumbbells, you'll just have those at your side, hinging forward, keeping your feet under your hips, unlike that sumo stance. And so you'll do 20 of those, and then you're gonna finish it up with 50 double unders, which is when you jump your rope and it spins 2 times with each jump. But if you don't have double unders, you could just do regular jump rope skips. You could also pretend to jump rope, that would be fine. You could jump laterally over like a line on your ground or something like that. You could do toe taps on your dumbbell or mountain climbers. Another favorite of mine is jumping and just patting yourself 2 times as opposed to swinging a rope 2 times. So while you're in the air, try to give yourself 2 little pats. That's another favorite of mine. But yeah, it's kind of fun trick to try to like pat your head and rub your tummy or something, trying to jump and pat 2 times. But yeah, so you can pick which option you want for those. And so we'll do 10 of your tuck jump, 20 of your dumbbell hang power cleans, and then 50 of your dumbbells. Again, you're trying to finish all of that in 2 minutes before we repeat the next round. And
Does
so
the power clean have a squat or no?
no,
No, okay.
unless I misread it. You're like, no, I just don't know. That's great. Usually you do know. So yeah, the hang power clean has no squat. You're just catching here. Yep. And yeah, so that's a lot of reps. And so definitely take the reps down if you need to. If you want to do 5 tuck jumps, 10 power cleans, and 30 double unders, that still might be plenty of work for you to do in 2 minutes. So totally fiddle around with those numbers as needed. Okay, let's try it. And then again, after 10 minutes, we'll rest for 2 minutes before we go into the next round, which we're basically just going to repeat the same thing. Okay, we're going to start in 10 seconds, starting with those tuck jumps. Need 5 to 10 reps. 3, 2, 1, go. And yeah, modifying if you need to. So those tuck jumps can definitely be tough, so squats are fine. It's definitely a lot of like impact on your knees and things like that when you're landing, and your ankles or your whole foot. Definitely cool to modify those. And then you're gonna do 20 of those hang power cleans. Yeah, no squat. We'll just squat for those first reps if you're not jumping. All right, and then again, after your hang power cleans, you're gonna have a chance to do some double under thing, whatever you want. And we have 1 more minute until we're going to start the next set. So that kind of gives you an idea of where we're at with the time. And again, hoping that you have at least, 20 seconds to get a breath between sets. And there's 45 seconds left till the next round. Nice. 30 seconds till the next set. Nice. Okay, we've got like 10 seconds, maybe just wherever you're at, go ahead and take a breather and quick breath, because we're gonna go right back into the next round in 3, 2, 1. Round number 2, go back to those tuck jumps or air squats, whatever you're doing, or yeah, the tuck ups on your box. Everyone is doing this perfectly. We're all doing something different, but that's fine. Because you know what, we're all different people and we need something different. It's fine. I feel like sometimes we're too married to the program, So it's okay to do different reps also, if you want a little bit more rest or you want more time for your jumps, you can drop some of those hang power cleans. It's all good. Just trying to move around and get sweaty. Guys, great job. Perfect. Doing great. One more minute for this round. And again, that includes your rest. Nice. We look a little ahead of the pace on this one. That's great. Perfect. Y'all are doing so great. Thirty more seconds. Nice. All right, there's 15 seconds left. So again, if you want to get your breath before we do the next set, we're going to start that next round in 10 seconds. Round number 3, back to our tuck jumps. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, nice job. You look great. Yeah, moving great. Y'all look so good. Nice job. We're definitely in the groove now. And we've got 1 more minute for this round. Thirty more seconds. Yeah, really nice. And 10 seconds, we'll start the next set. It's 2 more to go. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. So we're gonna do this 2 more times before we take a 2-minute rest, but then we're gonna do it again. And we're just gonna replace our hang power cleans with alternating snatches. But for the next round, your tuck jumps and your double unders or whatever you're doing for that are gonna stay the same. So just kind of stay in this groove. You're doing great. We're going to kind of hang out here for a little bit. One more minute for this set. Nice. Yeah, we've got 30 more seconds. And then we'll do our last round before our break. We'll have a little halftime intermission after this round. Doing great. Okay, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Yes, you're doing great. Remember, we get a rest after this round. Yeah, really nice work out there. Staying steady. You look so great. One more minute. Yes, nice. As soon as you're done, you can just start enjoying that rest. We get a long break after this. 30 more seconds to finish. I guess by long break, I mean 2 minutes. Maybe it's not long, but longer than the other rounds. Nice. Looking good. You got 10 more seconds. All right, nice work. Okay, so we're gonna rest now. 2 minutes rest.
Thank you. I'm going to run. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Eva. And so yeah, after our 2-minute rest, when we get back into the next half, it's gonna look the same as the first part. We're gonna go every 2 minutes. We're gonna do 5 sets. We're gonna start with tuck jumps, but then instead of the hang power cleans, we're gonna do an alternating hang power snatch. So you'll have that dumbbell in one hand, and rather than like swinging it straight out in front, you'll use your legs to get momentum, but then you're gonna punch up to the sky. So you'll pull it up to your chest and punch up overhead for your hang power snatch. And then we'll switch arms each rep. And so you'll do 20 of these as well, but alternating, so like 10 per side. And then you'll still finish with your jumps, or your, I guess not the tuck jumps, but the double under jump rope whatever you're doing for that. And so we have 1 more minute to rest, and then we'll start the next 10 minutes, every 2 minutes, 5 sets, 10 tuck jumps, 20 alternating snatches. So all the way up overhead, alternating each rep, and then 50 of your jumps. And again, if you were modifying those numbers to something that made better sense for you, do that again this time. Whatever your numbers you were using last round was perfect. Everyone looked great. And we'll start in 30 seconds, get another 30 seconds to enjoy some nice deep breaths. Yeah, maybe a sip of water. And then we'll go back to those tuck jumps, excuse me, the tuck jumps or the air squats, whatever you were starting with. In 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, you look so great. Nice. Yes, going with those hang snatches this time. You look good. Nice job. And we've got 1 more minute for this set. Nice. Doing great. There's 30 seconds left. Nice. Yep. All right. 10 more seconds. And again, we're going to go right into the next set. Back to our tucks. In 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Yep, and then into your hang snatches. Nice. Perfect. Great job, everybody. One more minute. Thirty more seconds. Yeah, really nice. Yes, nice work, everyone. 10 seconds. We'll go into round number 3. In 3, 2, 1, back to the top. Yeah, nice job. Everyone's keeping a really nice pace. You look great. Yeah, nice. You're moving great. And we've got 1 minute left. Really nice. 30 more seconds. Ten seconds. Be into the next set. 3, 2, 1. Next set. Nice. Yeah, good work. We've got 2 more to go this set and 1 more. And then there is a finisher today. You know, it's Friday. I feel like we always get a finisher on Fridays. A little planking for the end. It's optional. You definitely don't have to stay for that. You can stay and do something else, just stretch or drink your water. But if you want to hang out for some extra planks after this, we will have them for you if you want. But first, we got 2 more of these sets to do, or a set and a half. And we've got 1 more minute for this set. Nice work. 20 more seconds for this set, you know, and your rest. Make sure you get some breaths in there. And we've got 10 more seconds. And this will be the last round of our tucks, snatches, and jumps. Ready, set, go. Last set. Best set. Been doing so great, keeping up a really nice pace through 2 10-minute workouts. That was great. We just have to maintain it here for this last round. Really nice. One more minute. Yeah, nice work. You're doing great. We're almost there. There's just 30 seconds left to finish this last set, and or get some extra rest. Yeah, really nice. Ten more seconds. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're done with that part. Nice work. Did great. That was awesome. That's on the back. That was hard. All right, and so now we have a little finisher. Again, totally optional. You don't have to stick around for it if you don't want, but we're gonna hold plank for 40 seconds and rest for 20 seconds, 5 times. And so you have some options with your plank here. Also, you could always do like a hollow hold again if you want, Dan. Or you can skip this part. No one has to stay for the finisher if they don't want. But so your plank, you can have your arms straight on your palms planking. You can also be on your forearms planking. And then you'll see they've prescribed a long plank, which just means that, if your hands start here under your chest, you're gonna try to walk your hands out in front a little bit more and try to get out there, as far as you can. And you're just holding here. But meanwhile, you're not letting your hips sink, your belly button is staying up to your spine. You're keeping this hollow position where your shoulders and your hips are in line. You're not letting your hips sink to the ground. And again, it's okay to just opt out of the long plank version and just do your normal plank. That would be totally fine on your hands or your forearms. And again, it would be okay to do like a hollow hold or dead bugs or crunches, anything like that would also be fine. And we're going to go for 40 seconds, just getting reps when you can in short breaks as needed. And then we're going to rest for 20 seconds. And we'll do it for 5 rounds or a total of 5 minutes. And again, totally optional. If you just want to stretch, that's fine too. Or drink some water, or just get on with your day, go take your shower, eat your breakfast. Whatever you need to do now is great. But we'll just spend 5 minutes planking. 3, 2, 1, go. Starting that first set of 40 seconds. Nice. Oh, yes. Great job, everyone. I know you always want to get after these finishers. May as well. Great work. Oh my gosh, you're so strong. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 20-second break. Nice. That was great. Next set. In 3, 2, 1. Go. Another 40 seconds. Ten more seconds. Looking so good. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice. Yeah, getting through this. You look so strong. All right. 3, 2, 1, go. Another 40-second hold. Or just as much of this 40 seconds as you can. Halfway. So good, nice job. Three, two, one, rest. Wow, so good. We just got 2 left. And you already did 3. Nice job. Three, 2, 1, go. Nice. Doing so good. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, couple deep breaths and we'll do one more time. Wow, I know it's burning. Doing so great. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Nice. Last little piece of our workout today. Good job being here. Checking off some self-care on your Friday. Y'all are so great. You got 10 more seconds in this hold. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Wow. Nice work today. We did so much stuff. Yeah, you really moved a lot. Got a good sweat in. Thanks for being here. Really helps to have our friends keeping us accountable to our workout. And it feels so good to have it done on your Friday. Now you can just go do whatever else you got to do today. I know you don't just get to rest the rest of the day, but eat some breakfast, get some rest, and enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for being here.